Hi, I'm Darshini, and this is my Nottingham story. As an English teacher at that time, I needed a flexible study option, but without compromising on quality. The classes for my master's program were held during school holidays, which was a big plus point for me as a part-timer. My classmates were really diverse, coming from countries as far as Iceland and as close as Thailand. I think that diversity was a strength because it allowed us to rethink and reimagine the norms, principles, and philosophies of education systems around the world. I remember being invited to present at an international conference. When he heard about it, the head of the School of Education was quick to lend a hand through generous funding and academic support. It's that kind of sustenance that made my Nottingham experience particularly memorable. I was also given opportunities to work behind the scenes in several international conferences organized by Malta and the School of Education. Teaching is one of my biggest passions in life. A part-time study option granted me the space to focus on my students. But more importantly, this flexibility also allowed me to coach my debate team to win regional, national, and international competitions. This was an incredible feat for a team of underdogs who hadn't the slightest idea of how to debate. All this was in part thanks to my Nottingham education that cultivated my critical and analytical thinking, which spilled over to my debaters. The flexible study option also allowed me the space to develop myself professionally, which is how I managed to secure a fully funded Fulbright scholarship to Michigan State University in the US. I graduated with a distinction and was soon roped in to work with an agency under the Ministry of Education Malaysia. My job scope included training in-service English teachers, designing blended training programs, researching policy, and writing speeches for ministers. Years after graduation, I still continue to receive mentorship and guidance from the head of the School of Education and my ex-supervisor. My Nottingham experience transcended a paper qualification. It saw the birth of beautiful friendships and a strong, supportive academic fraternity. Being a Nottingham alumna means having a set of opportunities and life outcomes that would have otherwise been completely inaccessible to me. Newton once famously said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants." These Nottingham giants, in the form of brilliant mentors and amazing supervisors, are the reason I received a full scholarship to study a PhD at the University of Oxford. I'm still very much a dwarf, learning and growing, but because of those giants, I can stand tall and be proud of my accomplishments.